Welcome to NSR Talks. And today we're going to be discussing the benefits of thinking with an abundance mindset. Number one, you stop competing and start creating. Now, when you believe there's more than enough to go around, like money, women, success, you stop seeing life as a competition. Instead, you focus on building your own lane and you stay in your own lane because you know that there's room for you to eat too, and there's room for everybody to eat. So stop competing and start building your own lane. There's enough for everybody. You don't have to compete with nobody. When you have an abundance mindset, you believe that there's a whole sea of opportunities. There's a whole ocean of opportunities and abundance for everybody. So you don't have to be jealous of your mans that's making more than you or whatever. You don't have to be jealous of your siblings, of your family. Don't compete with family members. Don't compete with nobody but yourself. Try to be better than you were yesterday. Number two, you actually attract better opportunities when you have an abundance mindset, because people with an abundance mindset move with confidence, because you're not moving in a desperate manner. Because a lot of people that are desperate, like celebrities, these people are in competition and they believe that they've got to have all the funds, they got to have all the fans, they got to have all the attention, and that puts you in a scarcity mindset, because now you're in competition with the next man or the next content creator or the next whatever. But when you have an abundance mindset, it's magnetic, because it starts to open doors for you, because you're just calm, patient, and focused. You're not worried about what everybody else is doing. You're focused on your own abundance. And that's the important part of it. So, number three, like I was just saying, you start to let go of jealousy and comparison, because comparison is the killer of joy. Instead of feeling threatened by someone else's win, you see it as proof that it's possible for you too. I'm tired of all this oppression and the little man can't get ahead. No, we live in America. If you live in America, this channel's for everybody around the world. But if you live in the United States of America, this is one of the most abundant countries in the world. If you live in the United States of America, you should not be crying. There's so many opportunities here, and it's open to anybody who's willing to go get it. But when you move with abundance, when you see other people win, you get happy, you get excited for them, because you know that it's possible for you too. The shift in the mindset, it just removes all the jealousy and it replaces it with inspiration. Because if you see another man going over to Japan and Thailand and making money online, doing gig work full time, living a freedom life, it shows you that, hey, if this is a human being just like me, why would I not be able to do the same thing? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I think about it. You know what I mean? So just let go of jealousy and comparison and think with abundance. Number four, you actually start to make smarter and longer term decisions, because scarcity makes you panic and hold on to quick wins. Like, you want to pick what's good right now and you don't think about the future. It's the same thing with rappers. They have such a scarcity mindset and they don't believe in themselves enough to think that they need a record label to be successful as an artist. When the record label, it has to recoup everything. Everything got to get recouped. Shout out to Mr. Keep It Simple. But when you sign a deal, you're basically saying that you don't trust in yourself that you can do it on your own. You think that you need this label to give you all this money that you're probably not even going to be able to make back, and now they own you. But I digress. But you make smarter and longer term decisions when you have an abundance mindset, because abundance helps you play the long game. When you invest your time, energy, and money into things that grow and build over time, that actually builds your resilience and actually gives you way better returns in the future than you would have got if you would have just took the quick, fast, easy way. Another thing is you become more generous, and you forgive more. You give more freely because whether it's time, support, or money, you believe there will always be enough. Because I even had that problem ever since I started getting into financial literacy and saving and budgeting and stuff like that. I started to see my bank account grow beyond what I've ever seen before. But I started to get into the scarcity mindset of, damn, I don't want to lose this money. So I started to be really tight with my money and not spend it on things that could actually benefit me, because I was so scarce, thinking like I've worked so hard to build this money up and I don't want to spend it. But no, I'm starting to think in abundance mindset. If I spend this money, it's going to help me later on in the future. And now I'm starting to spend my money way more wisely on investments and building my business, building my YouTube, building my TikTok, building my art, because I know in the future I'm going to recoup it, because I'm thinking with an abundance mindset. Another thing is you enjoy life more in general, because when you think with abundance, your mind is thinking like there's endless opportunities, because there's literally endless opportunities. There's so many countries you can live in. There's so much money to be made. There's so many women that you can choose from when you're ready and your life is established. You're not always chasing after the next thing. You're focused on what you got now, and you're focused on the present moment. And you're more grateful and you have more gratitude towards what you already have in the present moment, because you're not in survival mode. People that are in scarcity, people that don't have an abundance mindset, these people are in survival mode. And you want to stay away from people like that. Even if it's family members, love them at a distance, because their scarcity mindset will put you in scarcity. You become like the people you hang around. So if you hang around people, even if you just hang around yourself and you know you're abundant, you're going to stay abundant, because really all you really need is yourself in this world at the end of the day, because nobody really cares about you. Let's just be real. So make sure that you stay in your own lane, keep an abundance mindset, and don't get into no unnecessary drama. Stay on your path and run it up. This has been NSR Talks. Thank you guys for coming through.